Alright, you should be good then.
Copy.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA.
Good morning, NFASL. It is time for the game of the week. We are live from TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida. AFC South tilt between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi, I'm Thomas Jones IV, coming to you live for week number 13 installment of the game of the week. The Texans will receive the ball first, and the number one passing attack in the NFASL will step out onto the field. That's led by Deshaun Watson, who leads the NFASL in just about every statistical category when it comes to passing. Him, as well as Anthony Schwartz, are the bread and butter of this Texan offense. Now, they're going to come out in a two running back set. Notice George Holani not out today, still dealing with that dislocated elbow. First throw today is complete to guess who? That is to number 87, George Pickens, the number 2 receiver. So a little bit of a broadcaster tease right there to open the game. Gain of 10 to the 35-yard line for Houston, and you're going to see a lot of those quick throws from Deshaun Watson. That's how he makes his living. Let's see if Jacksonville can play some tight coverage today and try to force some tight window throws for the former Clemson Tiger. Second and inches, here's another easy throw for Pickens. His second catch, back-to-back throws. That was a bubble screen he was able to take for positive yardage up to the 43-yard line, and a quick 18 yards for George Pickens to begin this game. Travis Hunter in on that tackle for Jacksonville, and he's a guy that is going to be tasked with dealing with one of those two-star receivers all day long. Play action on first down. Watson backs out of the pocket, rolls to his right, darts one beautiful throw to Tyler Higbee, who makes the catch along the right sideline at the 39-yard line of the Jacksonville offense. And folks, you're seeing a sneak peek of what makes Deshaun Watson so talented. He can make any throw you want in the pocket, but when he gets outside the pocket, he is 10 times more dangerous. X factor in sight here for Deshaun Watson to begin this game. Here comes the double gap pressure from Jacksonville, and Watson is able to get rid of it, finds his other tight end, Mark Andrews, and the former Baltimore Raven has his first catch today, picks up 4 to the 35-yard line. It's been an all-passing attack so far for Houston, and I expect to see more of that on second down and 6 now, as Deshaun Watson has yet to throw an incompletion. There's going to be a screen set up for Pickens. He's going to have close to first down yardage as he stiff arms a man out of bounds at the 29. It will be enough for another Houston Texan first down. Pickens, 3 receptions, 25 yards on this opening drive, and Jacksonville has had no answer for the number 2 receiver for Houston. Shotgun set here on first down and 10. Watson again to throw. This is a quick throw to the seam, and it is not completed. The first time Anthony Schwartz has been targeted today, and that's the first incompletion for Watson. Opening the game out here, 5 of 6 for 47 yards. So the first positive play for the defense here. Jacksonville wanting to make that happen on back-to-back occasions. Well, not as this catch is made by Mark Andrews inside the 15, down to the 12. That's a gain of 17 yards. And again, Travis Hunter in on the tackle. So Houston inching closer to the end zone. First and 10 at the 12-yard line. This is their first hit carry today for Marlon Mack. And Marlon Mack will pick up 4 more. And he'll be stopped at the 8-yard line. So the former Indianapolis Colts, now the backup running back for Houston. Again, I mentioned a moment ago that George Holani, still dealing with that dislocated elbow, will be out 3 more weeks and is a huge loss for the Houston run game. Bubble screen on second down. It's picked up well by the Jaguars. That's C.J. Henderson making the tackle for loss on Pickens. And the team captain happy and showing his jubilation there after making a positive play, and it's now third down. Empty set for the Texans. Mark Andrews as well as 4 receivers litter the field. Watson will look to throw, end zone, and it is intercepted. Picked off by the safety Miles Jack, and Miles Jack has interception number 9 on the year. That'll move him up to 4th in the NFASL as he does a little dance in the end zone. And that has been the caveat for Deshaun Watson all season. That's interception number 33, 5th most in the NFASL. So the Jaguars will take over at the 20-yard line. Sam Heward out on the field, and superstar running back X-Factor running back A.J. Rose gets the carry, and he'll go backwards. And that is normal for this Houston Texans defense to see Zach Cunningham in the backfield. That is tackle for loss number 11 for Zach Cunningham, as well as Jermaine Pratt. 2 linebackers to watch for today. Here's the first throw. It's caught by DJ Chark, and he's off to the races. Jukes and is brought down at the 45-yard line, and it looked as if the corner was not ready. Did not see that DJ Chark had caught the ball. Chark darted down the sideline and picks up 25. Daxton Hill makes that tackle before Chark turned that into a bigger play. And A.J. Rose will take the handoff on first down and fight to the 49-yard line. He'll pick up 5. And here's some pace now as Jermaine Pratt registers tackle number 67 on the season. Power O for A.J. Rose. He's got a first down and more as he spins past the man, jukes another, breaks the tackle, and is finally stopped at the 32-yard line. My goodness, what a display of speed, strength, and agility from A.J. Rose, the former Atlanta Falcon. It's hard to believe that he was traded to this Jacksonville team, and Coach Dew has used him mightily over the last 4 seasons. So Sam Heward now from the shotgun formation. Laviska Shenault will step into the ball game, the other superstar running back on this Jacksonville backfield. Throw across the middle. It's caught. It's DJ Chark's second catch today as he takes a shot from Cunningham at the 24-yard line. And now the Jaguars quickly are inside the 25-yard line, approaching the red zone. Heward handoff for Shenault, and Shenault is brought down and should have enough for a first down, as Zach Cunningham wraps him up at the 21-yard line. So quickly on this drive, Zach Cunningham has knocked in 3 tackles, one of those a tackle for loss. And again, Zach Cunningham, Jermaine Pratt, keep your eyes on those 2 today, as they're going to be tasked to have to stop this talented run game that the Jacksonville Jaguars trot out. So here, both running backs on the field on first down and 10 at the 21-yard line. And Heward will hand off for Shenault up the middle, and he is stopped by the D tackle Mo Hurst, former Las Vegas Raider, as he now plays in the Lone Star state of Texas. Second down and 8 yards to go. Heward, quick throw to A.J. Rose, who tries to spin away from a tackle made by Morig at the 17-yard line. And for Trevon Morig, that's his first tackle today. A.J. Rose's first reception. He gains only 2 yards, so now a huge third down upcoming for Jacksonville at the 17-yard line, needing to get to the 11 to extend this drive. 3-by-1 set for Jacksonville on third down. Heward to throw, 3-man rush from Houston, not getting home. The throw is complete in traffic. That is a beautiful pass from Heward, and it's completed to Kenny Golladay, and enough for a Jacksonville first as he picks up 7. Tight window throw from Heward in between 2 Texan defenders, but a better throw and better catch there from Golladay to move the chains. I formation now for the Jags on first down and 10, not first and goal. They can get a first down here without a touchdown, as Rose is fighting for yardage and gets 2 as he tries to fight through that tackle. And that should be one of the last plays here, as we have 3 seconds left in the opening frame. Heward will not get the snap off in time, so that'll end the opening stanza. After 1 from Jacksonville, we are knotted at 0, a scoreless tie at TIAA Bank Stadium. Jaguars, however, on their first possession of the game, that has now reached the second quarter, is at the 8-yard line of Houston. Both teams went on long drives. Houston's drive ended with an interception in the red zone to Miles Jack, as Grayson McCall out on the field. Every time he's out here, they run some triple option play, and there it is. A.J. Rose has one man to beat. It's Morig, and Morig is there. What a fantastic tackle in the open field by Trevon Morig. Not fooled by the triple option. He knew what his assignment was, and he took care of business there, holding A.J. Rose to just a yard on second down. So again, Jacksonville loves to employ some trickeration down in the red zone, and good sign there from Houston early here for their defense, which is ranked 32nd in the NFASL. It's coming out here and making plays early in this game. 3rd and 7. Keyword to throw, looking, end zone. It is almost intercepted. Was looking for Dante Thornton, and instead that was an incompletion knocked away by Jermaine Pratt. Again, those linebackers are versatile enough to play in the pass game, and Jacksonville will settle for a field goal attempt. The 24-yard field goal is good, and the Jaguars lead here 3-0. So for Houston, that's a great sign for your defense to bend and not break. Only give up 3 there as the Jaguars unable to get the end zone shot. And now for Deshaun Watson, let's see if he can shake off the interception on the opening drive. Here's the return from Schwartz, and he's going to be a yard short of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So this is where Houston will begin their next drive. Deshaun Watson coming back out onto the field, looking to rectify the situation that was the opening drive. They got all the way down to the 12-yard line before Watson threw an interception. They're going to try the run game to start this next drive, and it's going to be a short gain to the 25. Duke Johnson, that was his first carry today, and not going much of anywhere as Jacksonville's all over it. Drew specifically to make that tackle. So a short gain on 1st down, and again for the Texans, the run game is really just there as a peacekeeper. They really want to throw the ball down the field, but you have to keep these defenses in the NFSL honest. Spread formation on 2nd down. Watson with a clean pocket, rolls to his right, looking that way. I don't see any receivers as Watson doesn't either, and will throw it away. So good coverage from Jacksonville to play off that time, as you saw all the receivers in Houston going deep down the field, and Jacksonville forcing a 3rd down here at the 25-yard line early in our 2nd quarter of the NFASL game of the week. So it's week number 13 already here in the NFASL as Watson will throw. Out route, it is caught by Pickens. What a decision there by Deshaun Watson. Had to predetermine that throw as Pickens cut at the perfect time. Watson able to find him and pick up 17 and get the Jacksonville defense on their toes here. Houston picks up the 1st down. Here comes pressure. Another quick out route. This one's to Mike Williams, and Williams has a 1st down as he shoves a defender aside before being stopped at the 43 of Jacksonville. Big pickup there from the former San Diego LA Charger as well, and a former New York Jet to boot. Now playing in Houston there. That's his first catch today. Mike Williams, as a matter of fact, played college ball with Deshaun Watson back in the mid-2010s in Clemson. Watson to throw and 1st down. It's a quick throw, and it's a beauty to Schwartz, and he picks up another gain of 25 yards. Texans back to the line of scrimmage with some flair here. No huddle offense as they're trying to catch Jacksonville snoozing. Here's a run up the middle for Johnson. Again, short gain to the 16. So a fast-paced drive here from Houston as they are now inside the 15. Check that, make that the 16-yard line of Jacksonville. Looking to take the lead or kick a field goal to tie here in a pivotal AFC battle. Houston enters this game at 4-7, 2 games behind Jacksonville, and a win here would be crucial for their hopes to win this division. Quick throw on 2nd down is snuffed out quickly as Mark Andrews is brought down at the 15. That's a gain of a yard on 2nd down. So Jacksonville again on a 3rd down and 7 situation. And for a lot of teams in the NFASL, this is where you usually can get a stop, but this Houston Texans team are the best in converting 3rd downs in the league. As they do again here, it is to Pickens and the Texans inside the 5 on a 1st and goal opportunity now at the 3. That was just a simple in route there, and Deshaun Watson found his man, picks up another 3rd down and 5+, and the Texans are now staring at a 1st and goal. From the 3-yard line, 4:50 to play. Handoff up the middle for Mack, and he's in the end zone for a Houston Texan touchdown. The 3rd touchdown on the ground this season by a running back not named George Holani goes to Marlon Mack, and Houston has their first lead today. Extra point is right down the middle, and on a 3-minute and 34-second drive, 9 plays, 76 yards from Houston, they now have the lead 7-3. Jacksonville will start the 2nd quarter drive at the 25-yard line. Hard to believe how this is only their 2nd offensive possession of the game. Both teams, although they have diametrically opposed offenses, Jacksonville with the slow grind, short throw, as well as the run game. Houston wanting to take the ball down the field and throw it quicker. As this throw is incomplete, great coverage there all over the intended target as Galladay unable to get separation that time. Sam Heward on 2nd down and 10. Trailing by 4. Will roll to his right. And he is going to take off, loses the football, and it goes out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. So credit Houston there, specifically Chandler Jones, who leads the Texans in sacks with 9. Might get a forced fumble and a possible sack there as well. I'm not sure how that'll be ruled. 3rd down and 10. Now from the 25-yard line, Heward will have to throw. 3-man rush from Houston. Heward across the middle. It is dropped. That was Galladay, who was right at the first down marker, as Nick Cross, the former University of Maryland safety, knocks that football away. 4th down and 10, and out comes Day. And the punt is kicked well into this Jacksonville, Florida sky. And Schwartz will field it at the 35, take it up the sideline to the 43. So a nice pickup of 8 yards on the punt return. Sets up Houston in phenomenal field position to begin this drive. 43-yard line, 4:02 to play in the first half. Houston up 7-3. So Deshaun Watson does not have a touchdown pass in this game, but as you see, does have an X factor. He has been uber efficient today, 11-12, and Watson throws an incompletion. That was a big blitz right there from Jacksonville, and will set up a 2nd down and 10. And correction of Deshaun Watson's passing stats, he's 12 of 16 on the day. Just look at the season that Deshaun Watson's having. He's entering this week 4,500 yards passing, 33 touchdowns. Those are good for 1st and 6th in the NFASL respectively. Here's a quick throw across the middle. Mike Williams has a 2nd catch today to the 49-yard line, and it'll be a 3rd down and 4 now for Houston. Again, we've seen this 4-receiver, 1 tight end set a lot here. How is Jacksonville going to counter? They're going to send a blitz, and there goes Shetron. The first catch today for Shetron, off to the races. Only Jack can catch him, and he won't. Shetron for 48 yards, and the Texans extend the lead. What a display of run-after-catch talent from Shetron. Extra point is good. And on a quick 3-play, 57-yard drive, the Texans score in a mere 40 seconds and are up by 11. The Tennessee Titans and Indianapolis Colts are looking on here with some excitement as the division leader trails by 11 with 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. So Sam Heward is going to need to get the offense going here. Maybe A.J. Howard is going to have to, A.J. Rose is going to have to get something going with his legs. Fake the give to Rose on 1st down. They'll throw to him. He'll get the catch. He'll juke away from 1. And he will use some talent to pick up 9 on 1st down. 5th completion today for Heward. He's averaging 10 yards an attempt. And again, for Sam Heward, that's on par for what he does most of this year. He's in the bottom 3rd in the league in basically every passing statistic here in Season 6. 1st down and 10 as Sam Heward is able to hand that off to Rose. Rose picks up the 1st down. 1st down now from the 38. Heward up to throw from under center. Will again dump it off to Rose. This has been an exclusive A.J. Rose possession. Has been accounted for all 23 yards of this drive. 2nd down and 1 now as we approach the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville trails by 11. Will get the ball to start the 2nd half. So this is a monumental drive. They can get points on the board here. Have a chance to backpack that in the 2nd half and really get themselves back in the game. Heward complete to Rose, and that continues as A.J. Rose is accounted for now all 30 yards of this drive. And Houston has yet to attempt to do anything to stop him. And it checked that was Laviska Shenault who made that catch, not A.J. Rose. As Shenault checked into the game prior to that snap. And Shenault is still out here for the Colorado Buffalo. And this is a 1st down and 10 as we get to 2 more. 45-yard line of Houston. Deep shot is complete. It's Galladay across the middle and is stopped by a couple of Texan tacklers at the 15-yard line. Houston will use their first timeout as they want to preserve time for one more Deshaun Watson drive. As Jacksonville now has the ball in the red zone after a pickup of 30. So a little bit of lulling the Texan defense to sleep that time as this screen pass is snuffed out by Jermaine Pratt. Houston will call timeout number 2 as Pratt now has tackle for loss number 15 on the season. He is in the top 3 in the NFASL in that category as the Texans tout 2 linebackers who I've mentioned numerous times already, Zach Cunningham as well as Jermaine Pratt in that linebacking core. Here's Grayson McCall, another triple option play, and this one's more fruitful for Jacksonville as Rose is able to get down to the 11. Morig again makes the tackle, big hit there, inbounds. The clock will continue to run. Houston thus far is not going to use their third and final timeout. So from the 11-yard line, a minute and a half to play, Sam Heward back on the field at quarterback after Grayson McCall came in for the gadget play on second down. Heward to throw from a clean pocket. He'll hit his man Chenault, stride first down and more. Chenault fights and breaks a tackle, and he's in the end zone for a Jaguars touchdown. What a display of athleticism for Chenault as he just shrugged off that would-be tackler, gets into the end zone with relative ease, and we have ourselves a brand new ball game with a minute 20 to play in the first half. So Jacksonville responds in kind. First passing touchdown today for Sam Heward, and that is his 20th touchdown on the season. Houston will receive the football at the 25-yard line after Schwartz elects to not return the kick. And for Deshaun Watson coming off a touchdown pass, that was a 48-yard connection between himself and Tyler Shetron, the number 4 receiver for Houston. Jacksonville coming out in the quarter set here on first down. And the run game for Duke Johnson picks up good yardage up to the 39. And a nice play call from Houston as they'll now employ the no-huddle offense. Getting a first down on the ground, good drive starter for Houston. Here comes pressure at the middle. Watson responds by throwing a nice pass to Duke Johnson. He darts away and gets a pickup of about 9 to the 48-yard line. First catch today out of the backfield for Duke Johnson, and that is the 7th different receiver to catch a pass for Deshaun Watson today. He's really diversified where he's been throwing the ball. Watson still has that X factor lit up as he's had it for most of this first half. He'll take off and run here on second down and duck out of bounds at the 48 of Jacksonville. Pick up a 4 and a new set of downs for the Texans. So when you take away all of his options, there is the dual threat aspect of Deshaun Watson's game. He can definitely get first downs with his legs. 33 seconds remain. Jacksonville defensively still in this quarter. Defense trying to keep everything in front of them. Watson needs to get about 10 to 15 more yards to get into field goal range. Throw across the middle is a dangerous one as that was knocked away by Trey Herndon. And for Jacksonville, that could have been an interception. Instead, it'll be an incompletion as Schwartz was the intended target. It'll be a second down and 10 upcoming for Houston. 3-by-1 set here for the Texans. On the second down, 4-man rush. Watson will take the dump off to Johnson, and he stays in bounds and ducks out at the 42. Nice catch there from the former University of Miami Hurricane. 26 seconds left in the first half. Week 13 NFL Game of the Week. The 4-7 Houston Texans leading our division leader right now, 6-5 Jacksonville Jaguars by a score of 14-10. Watson on 3rd and 4. 3-man rush from Jacksonville doesn't get there, and the first down is completed to Andrews inside the 27-yard line. Houston will call their final timeout with 20 seconds remaining in the half. 4 catches, 37 yards for Mark Andrews, and now Watson's going to have to try to hit something down the sideline if he wants to get into the end zone. Watson does exactly that, goes end zone, and he's picked off for a second time today. This one courtesy of C.J. Henderson. Henderson takes it out of the end zone and is tackled at the 8-yard line. But a huge play again in the end zone for the Jacksonville secondary as they have now picked off Deshaun Watson for a second time. Looking for Anthony Schwartz. Schwartz did not get position there as C.J. Henderson, the former University of Florida Gator, makes another interception. 12 seconds left in the first half. Curious to see what Jacksonville does here. They could just run the clock out, run the ball, take the half, and let's see if they decide to do so. Here we'll try the stretch run for Rose. He's up to the 15, jukes away, breaks another tackle, jukes a third tackle, and he's still going, and a timeout will be called with 5 seconds. And I guess that's why you give the ball to A.J. Rose. He just broke about 4 tackles on that run to pick up 20 yards. And now, with about 5 seconds left, you might have a chance for a Hail Mary or a hook and ladder, something down the field. Looks as if Jacob Eason is going to be coming to the game. He's the one that has the cannon of an arm for Jacksonville. So let's see if he can get the ball 70 yards down the field into that end zone. Of course, the Texans will come out in a prevent look defensively and will try to swat this ball down as this should be the final play of the first half. Eason rolling, is hit as he's thrown. This is a neat ball, and it is intercepted by Trevon Moehrig. He's got blockers in front. Can he take this back? And he will be stopped by DJ Chark as well as Laviska Shenault at the Jacksonville 36. that will end the first half here in Jacksonville. So live from TIAA Bank Stadium here in Jacksonville, Florida, the Texans on top of the Jaguars 14-10 in the Week 13 NFASL game of the week. Welcome back to the NFASL broadcast booth. I'm Thomas Jones IV, live from Jacksonville, as this AFC South battle between the top two teams in the division has not disappointed thus far. Sean Watson, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Sam Heward, a touchdown pass as well. And the opening kickoff for Jacksonville is a great one, as a return to the 34 will set up Jacksonville kindly. This has been their best starting field position all day long for the Jags. See if they can get A.J. Rose going in the second half. He had a big run to end the first half as he gets a nice run here, another missed tackle, as he'll pick up 8 or 9 yards to the 42-yard line to begin our third quarter. So Jacksonville trails by 4, but they do have the opportunity here to take the lead should they score a touchdown. Sam Heward here from the 3 tight end single back formation. Here comes the pressure, and Heward goes down, sacked by Shaq Thompson, and the former Carolina Panther gets home for the first sack today of Sam Heward. So an overload blitz, it appeared, from the left tackle side of the screen, able to get Sam Heward from the blind side. That backs up the Jaguars to the 33. Third down and 11 yards to go. And a pistol tight end bunch formation shown here from Jacksonville. Heward to throw, 3-man rush from Jacksonville. No one there. Throw over the middle. It is caught by Nico Mullins. And the delay fade rears its ugly head again in the NFASL. It picks up 15, and a first down for Jacksonville. Zach Cunningham, tackle number 4. And this is the first down carry for Chenault, inside zone, and Shaq Thompson again there to make the play after a short gain. 3 carries today for Chenault, only 7 yards, but he does have the lone touchdown reception here today. Empty set for Jacksonville. First time we've seen this look from the Jaguars on a 2nd down and 8. Chenault out wide alongside Dante Thornton. Heward shifts to his left. I don't see any receivers this way, and neither does he. He'll run, and he'll pick up maybe a yard to get back to the line of scrimmage as Mo Hurst deposits him out of bounds at the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 7 for the Jacksonville Jaguar offense. They're in danger of this drive stalling out at midfield, as the Texans defense, who again, 32nd ranked in the league, has only given up 10 points so far today. And throw across the middle. It is intercepted, picked off by Mike Hughes, and the former Viking breaks a tackle inside the 40, and the Texans have the first turnover today of Sam Heward. Interception number 27 for the Jacksonville quarterback. Deshaun Watson takes over here at the 42-yard line, and they're going to start on the ground again as Deshaun Watson hands off to Johnson, and Johnson's met at the line of scrimmage by Miles Jack. No gain that time at the 42-yard line. Jacksonville showing bodies in the line of scrimmage again as Parsons and Williams, linebackers, are going to bail out here. Deshaun Watson in an empty set, 2nd down and 10. Will throw down the sideline, and he's got a man, but was he in bounds? No. Schwartz couldn't get the left toe inside the line of, the out of bounds marker, and that will be a devastating incompletion for Houston, and that will give C.J. Henderson his X factor. So let's watch that matchup on the left of your screen here on a huge 3rd down and 10. Watson's looking that way as well, but he's running for his life, throws it away, and misses his running back Johnson. So a quick 3-and-out for Houston to start the second half, as Jacksonville's defense does not fold. So Nick Constantinu out for the punt. He'll send one straight away to Scott, and Josiah Scott will take the return and fumble the football, and Houston's got it back at the 10-yard line. So I believe that was Trayvon Diggs who forced that fumble, and excuse the language there from Jacksonville, as I know they've got to be cursing on that sideline. The turnover on the punt sets up Houston inside the 10. They'll hand it off, and Marlon Mack will get nothing as C.J. Henderson throws his hat into the run game, making the play at the 9-yard line. And a pivotal sequence upcoming, folks, here in the third quarter. Jacksonville trails by 4. They were about to receive the football back after a 3-and-out, but the muffed punt by Josiah Scott is set up Houston here in the red zone. And an interception on a screen, and there goes Lowe. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Watson gives chase, and Lowe goes down at the 45-yard line, but the defensive end with the play of his life, picking off a screen pass, and the Jaguars have taken the football back. Oh my goodness, what a sequence here in Jacksonville. 1st and 10 now for the Jags. Heward will throw, will roll to his left, will send a receiver upfield, will hit him in stride. That's Mullins who breaks the tackle, and Mullins is quickly in Texan territory at the 29-yard line. I need a moment to catch my breath, folks. This has been a fast-paced sequence in the last 2 minutes here, as Jacksonville now inside the 30-yard line of Houston with a chance to take the lead. Texans bring their safeties down in the box here. Let's see how Jacksonville responds to that look. As the play clock is down to 3 seconds. Heward will throw. Here comes the pressure, and is going to get home. It almost does. Heward has to get rid of the football quickly, throws it away. And again, the pressure from Houston forcing Sam Heward to make quicker decisions than he would like. That caused the interception in the last drive by Heward. And let's see if some pressure will come again. No, this time they'll send only 4. Chenault will stiff arm a man before being shoved out by Shaq Thompson at the 21-yard line. And it's now 3rd down and 2. 3.5 to play in this third quarter. What a game we have been treated to in this Week 13 NFASL Game of the Week. Texans have played a interesting ball game. They've turned it over a few times, 3 to be exact, off of Deshaun Watson interceptions. They've forced 2 turnovers, an interception by Mike Hughes and a fumble recovery by Diggs on the punt return. But this defense from Houston, it's been very solid today. Let's see if that can continue on a 3rd down and 2. A.J. Rose, haven't heard from him yet. Let's see if he gets the ball, and he does. And he's got the first down inside the 15, inside the 10, still going, and brought down by the safety Daxton Hill at the 9-yard line. 10 carries for Rose today, 81 yards. He's averaging over 8 yards a carry. And on cue, there's the X factor for A.J. Rose. So Grayson McCall, again, checking into the football game. Let's see what he does this time. He'll hand it off to Chenault. Chenault, who has the only touchdown today for Jacksonville, will try to fight for another. And he's down at the 5-yard line, picking up 4 yards along the way. And Shaq Thompson registers tackle number 4 on the afternoon. Grayson McCall will stay in the game, the former Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. Will toss it for Chenault. Chenault tackled again, and Moring for the 2nd time today asked to make that tackle in an island and has done so. At the 6-yard line. The first time, I think, was more impressive as he had to take down A.J. Rose in the open field. This time, the shifty Chenault unable to get past Mo Rigg and the former Tennessee Titan, making a couple of big plays for the Texans today. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Can Jacksonville find a way to get these final 6 yards and take the lead? They can, as it's a touchdown pass to, I believe that is Mullins. It is. Mullins with his first touchdown today, in Jacksonville with the lead, their first lead since they were up 3-0. So a 14-point scoring streak here from Jacksonville as they've scored 14 unanswered, and they retake the lead with 1:39 to go in the third quarter. So it is now the Texans' turn to serve here in Wimbledon, as the Houston offense has turned the ball over 3 times off of Deshaun Watson interceptions. He entered this ball game throwing 32 of those and is now up to 35 on the season. So for Houston, that is why their record is 4-7. You couple the turnovers by Deshaun Watson with the lack of defense prior to this game from Houston. Again, 32nd in the league. They give up 49 points a game, which is an absurd number if you look at it. We're, again, 12 games into the season. Watson to throw on first down. It's caught by Pickens, and Pickens is short of the first down yardage as he had to come back to the football to make the reception. Gain of 9 on first down. I formation for Houston on second. It's a run up the middle for Marlon Mack, who's got a touchdown today. And Mack's 4th carry will pick up a first down to the 40-yard line. Travis Hunter, who's been busy in the tackle department, has 6 of those today as Pickens, as we saw in that first down catch, has now 7 catches for 58 yards. Watson from a strong I formation on first down and 10. He's going to change up the formation. It's now an I formation. The fullback is now behind Watson. And it's a bubble screen to Schwartz, and the user was there, but Schwartz is just too fast as he gets to the 44-yard line. You saw the adjustment there from Coach Stu. He was ready for that bubble screen, but just could not get positioned properly to make the play. And that's the 97 speed Anthony Schwartz in open space. You can forget about it. Pick up to the 44-yard line of Jacksonville, and now the Texans are in Jaguar territory, another out route to Shetron, who's got a big catch today and follows up with another inside the 25-yard line. Shetron had the 48-yard score, and that'll end the third quarter on a high note for Houston. An electric game here in TIAA Bank Stadium as the Jaguars are clinging to a 17-14 lead as we open the final frame of the NFASL game of the week. Texans at the 25, Jacksonville defensively showing A-gap pressure. They're going to send it. Watson holds the ball, throws incomplete, and that free runner on Jacksonville is the reason why Watson could not complete that pass to Mark Andrews. So an incompletion here. It's now 2nd down and 10 at the 25-yard line. 8:57 left to go in this ball game. Watson on an empty set, down by 3. He has turned the ball over twice in this area. Let's see if he can take care of the football this time as Andrews cuts up field for a gain of 8. Threw another nice little drag route to the former Baltimore Raven, and he has now 5 catches on the day.
The Texans on 3rd down.
He's averaging 9 yards a clip there for Mark Andrews. Hasn't found the end zone today, and that's a big thing for Jacksonville. They got to keep their eyes on number 89 here in the red zone. Big target. 3rd down and 2. They're going to try the run game from Johnson, and Duke's got the first down. Picks up 3. It was an exciting run up the hole there as you saw Jacksonville trying to make its way down there as Thomas got the tackle after Johnson picked up the first down. So the first minute here in the fourth quarter, the Texans are able to move even closer to the end zone now, 14-yard line. And again, we'll run the ball up the middle. It's Marlon Mack who sneaks through a hole inside the 5 and dropped down at the 4-yard line. Daylight there for Marlon Mack. Almost had his 2nd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans now on a 2nd and 1 at the 4. Jacksonville's defense is going to need to buckle up here as they only lead by 3. A touchdown would give Houston the lead again. Run up the middle for Marlon Mack, and he's stuffed. I don't believe he got the first down as Jacksonville all over the run game as now Marlon Mack is inches short of the line to gain. 3rd down with 7:12 left in the game. It's been a fun one here in Jacksonville. AFC South, big game here for both of these clubs as Jacksonville could register a 3-game lead if they're able to pull this victory out. Houston could move within 1 if they're able to get the win on the road. Shotgun formation for Deshaun Watson. He'll hand off in the middle for Johnson, and Johnson is met in the backfield by Micah Parsons and a loss of a yard. Excuse me, no, that was Craig who made that play. Romeo Craig, the rookie, made that tackle. First one today, and no better time than the present to get a TFL. And a 4th and 1 decision time for Houston. They're going to keep the offense on the field. You love to see the aggressiveness here from Coach Postal. 4th and 1. Jags again showing the double A gap look. This is a huge play in this fourth quarter. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up by the running back. Watson will run. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. That play was sprung by Duke Johnson. Those of you that saw the chop block he made on the double A gap pressure got Deshaun Watson the time to get out of the pocket. And at that point, it was a foot race to the end zone, and Deshaun Watson will win that 9 times out of 10. 21-17 our scores. Houston now up by 4. And this seesaw AFC South affair continues to not disappoint. Jacksonville's serve now at the 25-yard line. Their turn, trailing by 4 for Sam Heward, who in his career only has 2 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. Looking to make a 3rd one here in Jacksonville today. 21-17 our score. Definitely not the score that we expected to see. Again, these are 2 defenses that give up a lot of points. Houston, again, 32nd in the league. Jacksonville at 19th this season. And their pass defense has been very good, Jacksonville. The run defense, ironically enough, one of the worst in the league at 30th. So offensively here, Jacksonville try the run game with Chenault, and that's a nice 5-yard gain to start the drive. Chenault has not been able to get much going in the ground game today, but does have a touchdown reception. 2nd down and 5, 3-by-1 set for Jacksonville at the 30-yard line. 5:50 left to go. Sam Heward making some adjustments pre-snap. Some hot routes here. Quick throw to the middle. It's DJ Chark who takes a shot from Cunningham, but does pick up the first as he's able to work up to the 36-yard line for a gain of 5. What a shot, though, from Zach Cunningham. Chark fortunate to hold onto the football there. That's a hit that she's going to be feeling all week long, especially tomorrow morning. 1st down and 10 now for Jacksonville at their own 36-yard line. Seem to be taking their time here down by 4. No rush here, of course, as they have all 3 timeouts and plenty of time left in this ballgame. 4-man rush, it's picked up, and Heward will find the running back Chenault for another first down. That's a gain of 11. And now Jacksonville is picking the pace up a bit as they will implore the no-huddle offense. Again, the Texans are staying with the single high safety look defensively. They're bringing their strong safety down into the box as he falls out. Hewitt immediately rolls to his left. He's got open space. He'll take the first down inside the 40, inside the 35 before sliding to safety at the 34-yard line. And that's a pickup of 20 yards there for Sam Hewitt. Don't really see him take off and run all too often, and that's why the Texans were able to give up that big play. Nobody was able to locate the quarterback, and Hewitt is able to get the Jaguars deep into Houston territory at the 34-yard line.
Now they try the right side here.
First down and 10. A.J. Rose, who still has that X-Factor in the backfield here, take the handoff, and it looks like he's about to lose that X-Factor as he breaks away from a tackle and somehow gets 3 yards out of that play. That was amazing from A.J. Rose. It looked like he was dead to rights back at the 35, 36-yard line and was able to slip away from the grasp of Zach Cunningham, a normally sure tackling linebacker. So second down, Hewitt quick throw over the middle. It's caught by Thornton and a nasty juke move. Gets away from the safety, but is brought down at the 11-yard line. What a time to get your first catch of the day for Dante Thornton Jr. And a pickup of 19 yards as Jacksonville is inching closer to the end zone. 3 minutes left to go, and they're at the 11-yard line trailing by 4. Hewitt taking his time now that the clock is under 3 minutes to go. They will throw. Here comes pressure. It is picked up. It's caught by Chark, and it's a touchdown. What a throw from Sam Hewitt in the face of pressure, and DJ Chark has reception touchdown number 12 on the campaign. Jacksonville retakes the lead for the second time this quarter, and again Houston finds themselves down by 3, now with 2:53 left to go in the NFASL game of the week.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over
24-21 our score. Texans will start the 25-yard line. And since Deshaun Watson's third interception midway through the third quarter, he has been dynamite on that last drive. Was only missed 2 throws out of his 9 passes and finished with a touchdown run. So Watson's got 2 of the 3 Houston touchdowns today, and is going to need to get one more if they want to pull out this victory. Plenty of time left, of course, for Houston. 2:53 to go. Watson, quick throw, will take what the defense is giving him as he'll pick up close to that first down yardage. May have gotten it as the ball judge places the ball past the 35, and that will be enough for a Houston first down. Mark Andrews, reception number 6 there, and he has been a security blanket today for Deshaun Watson. It's been really a lot of targets to both Mark Andrews and George Pickens. Anthony Schwartz has not been targeted too often today, as Andrews again, catch number 7 as he's close to another Houston first down inside the 44-yard line. That was a pickup of 9, and might be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Houston, of course, is going to try to get a playoff before then, and it does not look like they'll have enough time. So 2 minutes left to go here in TIAA Bank Stadium. Jacksonville holding on to a 24-21 lead, but Houston driving the ball down the field. They're at their own 44. Second down and 1 here on a huge game for AFC South implications. Yeah, this is most likely going to be a one-team playoff race as Houston gets the first down as Duke Johnson picks up 6 and caught Jacksonville off guard there on that third down play. So Deshaun Hand unable to make the tackle. And again, I mentioned this division most likely only going to see one team make the playoffs. So this is a huge game as Houston again dropped the division matchup last week to Tennessee by a score of 35-28. Watson, here comes pressure, is a wide open target. It's Mark Andrews. He's inside the 25 before Miles Jack tracks him down at the 23. Biggest catch today for Mark Andrews, and the Texans are closing in on another red zone trip. Empty set, minute 11 to go. Jacksonville again showing that double A gap pressure. What does Watson have in counter? He throws a slant. It's caught by Mike Williams. Picks up 7. And we are now in the final 60 seconds of this ball game. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. We are in store for quite the bumpy ride. Houston has turned the ball over twice down here early in the game, so this is not a foregone conclusion that the Texans can score right here. But Deshaun Watson, again, has been in this situation his whole life. He is built for these pressurized moments. And this pass almost intercepted, batted away by Sidney Jones. And it's now third down. That was airtight coverage by that former University of Washington defensive back. And that'll stop the clock with 40 seconds remaining. So again, Houston fans, you can, let's say you don't get a completion here, you can kick a field goal and tie the game. But I don't know if Coach Postal, who sees the division opportunity on the line here, might go uber aggressive and go for it. This could be 4-down territory. We'll find out. So the Texans will come out in a 3-by-1 set. Andrews again across the inside slot there. Let's keep our eyes on him. He's been busy all day long. Watson rolls to his right, throws end zone, caught, touchdown! George Pickens with a huge play, and the Texans have the lead late. 35 seconds remaining, and the Texans on top now, 28-24. All 3 timeouts remain for Jacksonville. They are down by 4, and they need to get something in the end zone quickly here, or they are in danger of this AFC South becoming a 1-game lead. Sam Heward down by 4. He's been magnificent here in this fourth quarter. 2 touchdown passes. Can he get a third and give the Jacksonville fans something to smile about as they head to the exits? Let's find out here, folks, as we're underway. Heward immediately gets sacked. Not a time for that as the sack is made at the 17-yard line. Jacksonville forced to call a timeout. That is a horrible start for the Jaguars' comeback bid. 3-man rush again for Houston on 2nd down and 18. Throw over the middle is caught by Chark close to the first down. Huge gain of, I believe it was 17 yards. And Jacksonville quickly calls another timeout. So they're up to the 34-yard line, 24 ticks remaining in the game, down by 4. First and foremost, they do need to pick up this first down, but more importantly, they need to find a way to do that and get out of bounds. Houston again is going to play off coverage here and give everything underneath. Heward now has his X Factor lit up. Nice time to have that. Heward will roll to his left. Will throw. It is caught in traffic, but in bounds. And another timeout. That's the last one called by Jacksonville at the 38-yard line. The only positive there was that Jacksonville did complete the pass, and it is good enough for a first down. However, down by 4 with 19 seconds remaining, they need to get 68 yards and do that without staying in bounds. This is going to be quite the task for Sam Heward. Let's see if he can find a way to get that done. This would be a miraculous comeback if so. Heward to throw. It is Chark. It is Chark who gets out of bounds at the 42 and holds your horses. That is a big play. And now Jacksonville does have a chance at the 42-yard line. If they can get another big pickup here, maybe 12 to 15 yards, you set yourself up for maybe 1 or 2 more opportunities to throw in the end zone and walk out here victorious. So for Houston, the 32nd ranked defense put in a precarious situation, having to get a stop to win the game for Houston. Can they get the task done? Heward will make an adjustment pre-snap. 15 seconds to go. This game has lived up to the expectation, folks. It has been a blockbuster for both squads. Heward will throw it out, route to Galladay, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Pickup of 12, make that 14, and only 4 seconds come off the clock. And with 11 seconds remaining, Jacksonville now well within Sam Heward's range to take some shots to the end zone. I'm really curious to see Houston users this time. It's going to be Jermaine Pratt, and he's all over Chark, so that forces Heward to take the underneath. It is Chenault who gets good yardage to the 16, and 6 more seconds come off. This might be the final play of the game from the 16-yard line. Jacksonville, with 5 seconds remaining, down by 4, have to throw this ball into the end zone if they want to win. Houston, can they get a stop and walk out here victorious? We're all going to find out possibly on this play. Heward from the spread formation. Here we go. Again, he's going to make an adjustment. I got ahead of myself there on that snap. I was hoping he'd snap it right as I said go, but he didn't. No problem. Here's the play. Quick throw, and it is quickly caught, but in bounds. And that was a genius play there from Coach Stu. He picked up another 6 yards, and it only took 2 seconds. So now they're at the 10-yard line, and that really opens up your playbook. You have one chance, though, to get in the end zone, but only from 10 yards out you have a shot. Chark is in the slot. Let's keep our eyes on him here on the biggest play of the game, the final play of the football game. Jacksonville trailing 28-24 needs a touchdown on this throw to win the game. Heward making adjustments before this ball is snapped, and what a crucial snap upcoming here for the Jaguar faithful. Fans on the edge of their seats, and here we go. Heward to his left. Heward throws back middle. It's a man's open. It's caught. Touchdown. Jacksonville at the buzzer is victorious. They come back with a miraculous effort. Oh my God, what a play. And the Jaguars win the game. Houston is beside themselves. Final seconds, and the Jacksonville Jaguars may have just won the AFC South with that win.
Forcing 3 turnovers.
What a finish here in Jacksonville. I am at a loss for words as the Jaguars complete the comeback, win the final score of 30-28, and end possibly Houston's hopes at an AFC South title bid. Sam Heward, the maturation process, that has to have been the best game of his career, throwing 3 touchdowns in the final quarter, none bigger than the 10-yard find to DJ Chark to win the ball game. So for the entire NFASL crew, I'm Thomas Jones IV signing off, wishing you a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful spring forward day as we